Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepburg, episode 53. So, in the previous episode, we extended our highway out from here all the way up to here with a nice junction feeding into our Chattuka area over here. Oh yeah, and there's a storm brewing over here.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Thank you. So we have a thunderstorm as well, which is going to catch a few fires going, which is going to be kind of fun. Unless you're in the city, of course. In which case, it's going to be terrifying. Also, yeah, we did tweak with these this roundabout, and other than this congestion here, probably caused by that one vehicle going to this building, I feel this actually is not going to be too bad. These vehicles here are being a bit annoying on their way out, but that's just them being, well, cars in City Skylines, to say the truth. I wish there was a way of flipping these over for the short term, but there's not. And we got a problem here caused by you. I'm going to blame you. You're the problem right there. Anyway, any fires? Any fires? Nope. Oh, I forgot the storm goes over most of the city, doesn't it? It doesn't just hit one area. It just focuses in this area. But look, there's a fire! We actually have a fire. It's raining, so in theory the fire should go out, so... And another fire. Well, I'm sure our fire helicopters will happily go out in the rain to deal with them. In the thunder. Sure. Because that's how it really works. You send helicopters up to all the stuff. That's how it really works, right? It's amazing how much it looks like just like pure concrete on the ground. Because it is pure concrete on the ground. Look at it. Alright, well, let's get started by zoning some new houses over here. While we get the city gets blasted by a storm. Do you three and do one of these. Then we'll be able to do those 4 in one block next time round. There we go. Let's see. Small fire there. Yep, told you. Little helicopters. Give them to make it out of the video. There we go. Little helicopters flying in a thunderstorm that set fire to trees. In real life, they go, you know what? I'm not gonna fly that in that. God no. And plus, also the rain would put out the fire. For the most part. Well, this amount of rain would put out the fire anyway. Alright, well, let's leave that alone. And today's job is start our build down here. And we can do that. And we have this come down. Now what I want to do is 2 things. And I probably won't get them both done this episode, but we can get started. There's a road coming down here all by itself, and another road coming down here by itself. I want those to feed into the housing and stuff that's going to be here. On this highway, to come along, snag the end here, and it feed into these here. And then that's going to come around. And the idea is it links it to this road eventually. So this road's going to come off this way, around there, link up to that highway. So we're going to get around the edge here for all of this in the long run. But we also want to take this train station here, run its track out over the water, there, straight out over the water, run down this parallel bit of dirt, and then down here, and down here, bring the track back in again, and then have it drop off people here. So the green line continues around this area here, and that'll bring some people into the area nicely and done. And we also complain about shopping, which is annoying. Yes. Also, one of the reasons why I wanted to have this on land is I want to be able to put like a garbage collection area here, because there is no garbage collection this side. I think we can make this into a little garbage island, and it can feed the city quite easily. We could do that now, actually, because it could do with the garbage early. Give me the highway now. Give me a straight line, just... We should elevate you. Up. To there. Elevate it for 2 sections, and then down again. Like... Come on. I see you want to do it. There we go. And then we have the other direction, stay flat all the way. Oh, there we go. And that is flipping around because it goes the other way. There we go. So that would allow us to have a connection over here for our garbage vehicles. So to do those, we'll go with normal tree line. And I'll send in a road this way that grabs you. Boop. And we'll have one coming off of here for you. Boop. And all they will do is they come up here, do a little U-turn, go back, and down that road there. So they go to here. They should really go just to, we should go to there, run up that road there, like that, and then that should feed our road. So we just need to flip that one around. It's really hard to see when it's when all the water's from the rain. Although the rain has stopped now. Ooh, how much fire was started? It would be lots of berries from the angle. Not much. Okay. Not much. There's a fire there, but it's outside our city bounds, and we can't put those fires out. These ones over here are actually away from our city, so they're not going to be causing us an issue. And we have a tower there, so if they get anywhere near the building, we should get a lot of fire helicopters out there to deal with them. But in other words, DJ was in the area once again. There we go, screenshot for DJ. We have fire helicopters here though, helping put this fire out. So that is a thing that's happening. Oh, because I put a tower there, that's why. I wonder why I could do out this fire. Anyway, that's that done. So let's get this garbage area completed. Now, I want to make sure this is set up to only allow emergency vehicles and only allow emergency vehicles and garbage trucks, because we know that they'll use this as a turn. Ooh, actually, what was the disaster report, please? 3 buildings were set on fire. There we go. Now, people can't complain I don't show you the results anymore. Although they still will complain, but mostly because I don't maybe forget to show you it all. No cars, no buses, no trucks, no taxis, SOS and garbage only. And that's actually fine, because if they can't get in, they can't get out, so that won't cause any problems. Okay, so that being said for you guys, we should make it, this is a two-way road, right? I mean, we could make it a two-way road, and then they could feed down this line, but they have access to there as well. Will there be a two-way road for now? And if it causes congestion problems, we will deal with it. Did those restrictions stay in place? They did not. Good job, we checked. There we go. So that will stop that mess. You also at this side, so we need to do the same on this side as well, on vehicle restrictions. There we go. We may need to allow vehicles, actually, trucks actually. Oh, yeah, we might need to leave our trucks, because the vehicles that we have are our garage buildings are recycling ones, and they dump out goods vehicles. I almost forgot about that. By almost, I mean I actually forgot about that. Alright, let's get the centre road in place, which is you. You come down here. You're part of my garbage island. So let's get some garbage buildings in place. I need like 3 or 4 to make the starting point of the width for this. So one there, do 4, get up and running. Then they are 4 deep, so we can run here a full width to there, and a full width to there. And if we want to go another full width each, we can do. Ooh, it's going to be awkward at the edge of the island, so I think we don't need to do that side. This side we can get away with it, but we won't bother. I don't think we'll need to worry about that too much. Let's bring that up to, say, there, and bring that one up to match. Remove those diagonal roads, they aren't needed. There we go. If we get some plumbing in here, we can get this place up and prepped, ready to go. Plumbing down both roads. And then we take that to the city. Oh, look at that, right there. And then we just need power to deliver to those buildings. And I feel like a wind turbine would do really nice out here. Ooh. 20 megawatts right off the water there. Don't mind if I do drop that right there for you. Pop that there. And then if we build the buildings here, they'll demolish those power cables and keep them all in power anyway at the same time. Excellent. And 20 megawatts is more than enough for you guys to not need to worry about it. Because you draw... How much power do you draw? You draw... Power. 240 kilowatts. Yeah, you're not going to draw 20 megawatts at any point, even with all these build up. So that's fine. Alright. So that should get you some garbage vehicles going. And this should hopefully be all going into here, because this place should be the ones that need a garbage pickup. Yeah, look at that. Already got garbage vehicles in the street here, doing their very nice jobs. And then they'll head back and they'll supply here. And then the trucks will come out here and deliver to the shops. Apart from the buildings that are being complained about buyers. But other than that, they're fine. They're fine. Let's own some more housing. Housing. Yeah, let's just do that entire block now, like I said we would do. So there's some housing, and there's some housing. Boop. Alright, so they are going to start building their houses there now, and that'll be more demand for these shops, and everyone over here should be happy. Happy. But I want to start building down here now, so let's get some roads in place. We want the roads with the trees on them, because they look pretty, and we want the wiggly road. And this area, I feel it should be a bit more curved, but I can't want to keep the grid for this area of the town being so big. Did I zone this entire area, by the way? I did not. Okay, so we need to zone this before we can even do that anyway. This is an extension of the Chattucket area, so it does need to be extended into this zone. So let's just expand that right out to the waterfront. There we go. And it takes a little bit of island there, right around here. And it does also contain the poop machines at the very edge, so we have to watch out for that. No, don't build too close to them, people will complain. I am not moving the poop machines either. We may actually be able to expand them. We haven't expanded them in a very long time. But this is going to be like another... Oh, it's almost a half. Probably a bit bigger than a third extra in size of the entire Chattanooga area. So Chattanooga area is going to be massive. And the park house going around the outside of it is huge already. I mean, you think about it. There we go. It's got the entire outside. I mean, look at that. We can see there the no names were suggested park goes all the way around the outside. It's massive already. But it's going to get even bigger when it has this piece of park over here as well. And we haven't even finished it off on the mainland yet because it doesn't go all the way. It stops there right now. It's all the way down there to connect that piece there, and have all this as well. Not all of it, obviously, just the parts where there'll be no houses on the outskirts. So this is all just zoning this for high density housing, and then we'll be all good. I'm actually more surprised DJ hasn't asked me to upgrade his to the high housing as well. But alright, so that's zoned, so we can start building in that area now. Although we probably won't build this episode, but be more zone. We'll probably be more building the road structures that Pacey designed. Oh, there come the first garbage trucks. So we know they're on their way back. Are you actually full? You are actually full. So you're going to start producing the first set of goods out of these buildings then. So which building are you going to go into? I'm kind of curious to see how fast the turnaround time is on the building. For Rick going into for the normal truck coming out with the finished goods on it. So you're the top building. The garbage truck goes in. Has the material in there. Starts processing it. And then garbage truck comes back out again. Off you go. So 20,000 when it started. So is it every 1,000 I'm guessing? I'm actually kind of curious now. If it was at 19,000 and truck comes out, then we know it's 1,000. If it's not every 1,000, is it every 2,000? I'm kind of curious. I just want to know how many trucks come out and how often they do. I'll get it down to about 4,000 and then we'll abandon watching. Because I just want to know. I'm not that entitled to it. Okay, approaching the 2,000 mark. Ooh, just short of 2,000 there. That's a shame because it would be nice to get down to a nice even 1,800 there. 18,000. Alright, so now we're below 2,000. So you don't get a truck at 2,000. I am surprised by that. I thought they'd produce a lot more trucks of finished goods. Indeed. Indubitably. So approaching the 3,000 mark in a moment, and then we'll stop at... Yeah, 16,000 we'll stop at. 17,000. Truck. No truck? Wow. Okay, I am really underestimating how often trucks come out of these buildings. It is actually a little on the surprising side. And there we go, one more push down to the 16,000 mark. Come on, mate, come on. Come on. That would be really annoying me now if they come out of that building first. Well, saying that, they've actually had more goods put in there. Yeah. But here we go, 16,025. Damn you. Damn you. There we go. No truck. Okay, I have no idea how often a truck will come out of these buildings. They obviously have a number, but I don't know what the number is. Anyway, garbage truck going in. Ooh, with that one. Well then, isn't that a little surprising? And the answer is no, it wasn't surprising at all. Alright, and then down to one more notch and I am gone. Gone, I say. Gone. Alright, I have no idea how often they put a vehicle out. Let's start roading, shall we? Alright, so this road here comes down. And gets into here. And now we begin this build. And I want it to come in. You know what, this one can come straight down. And that create the grid. The grid here should be straight down here. That should be the grid. So that comes in. And I feel the grid should be there. Like that. Grid. Yeah, the grid's close. Okay, I'm happy with that grid. That grid should be okay. Now, I want this grid to be a little bit different to this grid. This grid, I want to have, instead of being, we come in here with easy to see. Instead of being 8 wide and then, I don't know how long they are actually. Instead of 1800 deep. Instead of being that mechanism, we should make it 1800 as like 2 lots. It's going to be, we should make it an extra third wide, so there's a gap in the middle, and we can put parks and stuff between, or trees between every little block around. Let me explain it better by showing it. So if we start it here, 1800 across is what we had the one set to, which is 3 blocks. And then we have it comes down by 1, then runs back across again. That's how an area currently is up there. All the areas are there are this size. I'm suggesting we bring that down 3 notches, like there, and run it back. So we have this little bit of grass in the middle, we can put trees and stuff in there, and to make it a little bit nicer with the thing. So they're not quite, you know, they're not double, because if it was actually double, it would be to there. And that would leave a double gap in the middle. I'm thinking just a single gap in the middle. And that would look a bit different to everywhere else. We can actually alter the shapes as well. We can have like, I don't want to do these, we can have doubles and wider ones maybe, or whatever. So let's give that a try and see how it looks. Road. Start it there. And we can go 3 wide. We can even go 4 wide if we're going to be doubling, going down actually, not that much. That actually might do better. Can we get down to the 3 mark? So that'd be 900 deep. Okay, so 900 deep each time. And what we could do, instead of doing that there, we'd have a crossroad. If we did it, say, somewhere over here in the middle one, 900 deep, we'd get a lot of T-junctions and less. We get a lot of T-junctions and a lot less crossroads, and I feel that would be a good way of doing it. By the way, how big did I make you? Because that is not the same. I made you 4 notches and you're only 3. That is why I got confused. So let's try this out. So we make this 4 notches. Can't see because the trees are in the way. There's 4, up to there, 900. Like that. So we have these little offset squares, so there'll be a lot more junctions, but there'll be less crossroads and more T-junctions, which I think actually will help out with traffic a lot. And we'll find out if it works. I've never tried it, and now it's time to try it. We'll try this. This is a city of trial and expansion. So you would go out to be 4 notches, down by 900, and across. You would then run out by 4 notches, up by 900 to there. And then what we could do here, we could actually say, hey, well, let's change the angle, have a different square in the middle, because they're interlocking the way they do, they don't have to be all the same shape going across. We can actually say, hey, I want this one to be going up here as well, longer. And it won't be the same size, but it would, because this is actually 2 notches, so it won't be like to there, and up that. It'd have a wider gap in the middle. So I feel we can do this a weird way, and I kind of like the idea of it. So 3, 4, up to 900, and across. And see, that gets maybe a bit too close to the edge. We can always trim the edge off there if we need to. This area, I might actually leave that as a zone. So I don't want to bring it out 2 notches, because that just seems like it's going to be weird to be that close to the edge. So what we could do is do this one as different when we get to it. So you there, you come down to 900. Or we can come down, we can get down 4 notches here. We'll go right to the, yeah, we can't do 4 notches, so 900 is there. And it runs up to there. And then at this one here, we can take this out 900. Yep. Okay, so what we can do here, to make this one a little bit different to the others, we could bring it up to the standard there, and then bring it up. That would actually work fine. But then instead of just doing it over 900 by 900, what we could do here is say at this point, take this out 2 notches. No, take this out 1.5. Take that 900. Take it up to there, and you end up with this weird little L shape, which is just different to other areas, and gives us a bit more flexibility. And we can even say, hey, this piece here, that one to that one, I want that to be diagonal. There. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Perfect. So it gives us a little bit of playing flexibility we can have. So here, I don't want that to be to the square. That square would be irritating. So we'll do the same thing here that we did there. If we knock off the 2 corner pieces and diagonal them, there we go. We end up with that diagonal here as well. And I think that looked pretty cool. This piece here is 2 notches already. 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 would go there. So bring that down to there. That's 900 across to that. And there we go. We could actually keep that going diagonally if we wanted to, but I don't feel it would fit too well here. Yeah, it's just a tiny gap. I don't think it would fit there. Here, on the other hand, this can't do the 4 notches. Boom. But what it can do is give us an alignment. Now, I'd like to do that, but it's so close to the edge, that's going to mess with the park issue we've been building. So what we could do here is remove that, pull that back a bit earlier, maybe bring that in. So you actually go way too close to the edge. So leave those 2 alone for now. We'll figure out how we're going to deal with those 2 later on. In fact, I think what we end up doing is probably removing that entirely and have that one come up this way. Maybe there. Then run down there and bring it into here. Bring down to 1 full block. Then bulldoze that. Bring that into there. Like that. There we go. Bit of weirdness in the build. Always, you know my builds. I always like to put a little bit of weirdness in the build. Okay, so let's actually see that one there can't be there because that can't go too far here. So we'll use that as a point to do a little change in the pattern. So if we here bring you out by 4 notches to there, bring you down to there, but we also take off the first 2 and do a diagonal. So we have that weird little Y shape there, and we can say, hey, that is a good way of doing it, and that gets it a large square, which may give us a space for like a university and something as well. So go away, you're always complaining about stuff. Alright, so here we've got the grid in place, but the grid's going to take a stagger because of this. I'm actually do it here. This will change the way the grid is actually positioned as well. So it won't even be, this line won't be all the way down, it'll be staggered because of this one. And I feel here we have a large centerpiece, maybe another park in here. I think we're parking it might not be the worst idea. But we go 4 across, 900 up, run that back down to the, ooh, that's too close. I would have preferred that not to be there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say screw that, bring that to there, do that, take that up, say 900, take that across there, delete that, and that becomes the start of maybe another pack. Maybe we extend it a bit more as well. You know, if we're going to get a pack, how big was that pack? I like this pack. This pack was nice. This pack here was 3,600 across. So to make a pack 3,600 across, ooh, 3,600. That would be 3,600, and I'm not entirely against that pack being there. If we could take that road out, the pack could actually go across out there. And this one should be like more of a theme pack one. Ooh, a theme pack one would be nice. Or maybe we've got a theme pack one on the end of the city, I don't know. I never built a theme pack one. I've always built normal packs. So this is a bit short. How about we make this side, but make it taller? So I'm rather happy with its width as it is. But if we say remove that, if we were to say, hey, you know what, screw that. This pack is going to go right up there. Say 3,300 across. Line up with that road there. That's the new pack. This pack's going to be huge compared to that one. That pack there looks small compared to this pack now. And we can always make it a weird piece on this side as well, just to make it a bit different. In fact, what we could do is take that road out. I don't want to do it. We could take that road out there and have this pack come out this way. I don't want to do that because I want to make sure cars can get down here. Because this is going to be one road across the bottom, one road across the top. It might be worth having another road across here somewhere and then have the pack on top of it. Don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. This road, I feel this road here can get really busy really quickly if we're not careful. Okay, so that's that piece done. How about up here? We haven't actually finished this piece. How about we just continue the pattern here? 900 there, across to 4 blocks. How big is that gap, by the way? 1,200. Okay, I can deal with 1,200. More commercial zones. You want to be 4 blocks. There and then down. Delete that corner and that corner. We get that same pattern going we have here. So that's good. Then here. Okay, so if we were to say, make that 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th block would be on that piece. It went to 900, just to keep the pattern going. Bring it down to say there. Like that. So you have these little weird shapes building up over places. And I you know me, I like my little weird positions, so my little weird shapes. You can't go that way too much because of that. But you can go this way to there and bulldoze that and that. And that gets way too close to the edge. But I think we can get away with that. We need to alter that one a bit as well. You know what? Let's alter that one a bit now. Back one more. You then go back there 1 full notch. And then diagonal. It's a bit like that one. Alright, and then this one here, this can't go its traditional 900 across. But what it can do is it can go up this way to, say, there. Bring it diagonally, so it'll bring you there to there. Then it's diagonal. Get rid of that and that. And that would run straight into there with no issues at all. Ooh. There we go. This is quite a large area though. I may need to put something in this to deal with its space. Maybe not. It depends what we're going to put in there. This road will come down and it should just get in the very middle here. So it can just go up there. And in fact, let's make it starting point 900 to go. Off this way 4 blocks. There we go. It gets its starting point already. That means you, on a windy road configuration, would come down into there. Boop. Perfect. That's your junction entering to the city. Straight back to straight roads. Alright, so that's that piece done. And then here we can take this off. So these are, how far are these? These are 1,200 wide. If we were to go 900 wide, that would place them there. I'm not entirely against that. So it would alter the rotation of this to this side a little bit different. So here, I don't want it to be too much different because I do want to make sure the highway can get cars in here faster. And this long route is the better route than loads of short roads. Although we could alter it to have like a central road going out now. That is an option, but no. Alright, let's build this out with the rest of it. So, if we were to say, hey, you go down 900. There we go. So that put you as a starting point. There. And if you were to say you go across 4 blocks, that's 4 blocks there. So you can line up with that and go there. Get rid of that road. There we go. Boop, boop. And we're back on the pattern again. Perfect. So the pattern is not entirely off there before, 100% locked in there. It will vary as I need it to, or as I feel like wanting to alter it. Like, it's going to have to alter here. It can't have it up against this because it just won't go. If I brought that down 900. There. We could do another one here, down by 900. Bring it into the city here and bring it into the city there. But the problem then would be this one wants the road here to get the pattern back into play, and it just wouldn't go well, so we'd have to figure something else out. So the best way to do this is bring the pattern out, and then we'll see what we can do when we come back. Right, so you come out 900, come out 4 blocks, up by 900 and back. You do the same, 4 blocks, 900, and then the final 2 blocks I think it's going to be. It's probably the final full one actually. There we go, and then you got 4 notches, and I feel that's going to be a little bit too close to the edge. 900, there we go. Can you make a full 4 block? You can just make it, which is our way of saying you can do it. There we go. Okay, so that one's done. And you know what would actually make this one a little bit more interesting? If we remove all of this and had you diagonally come down to here, and had you just drive straight into there. Let's remove the kink in the road though. There we go. So that would create like a little angle at the end, just to change it out a little bit when it gets near the end. There we go. Move tool off. Alright, so that gives us that piece at the end there, and we bring it back, and then we'll figure how this piece in the middle will connect. So we already have these weird ones here that go around the pack, so we'll have some more weird ones over here as well, just to make the pack work. Here we're going to want to have a 900, and this is going to be one of those weird ones because it won't fit in our pattern. So our halfway pattern is here. And that's where we're going to start the pattern back off, and I'll come back to the end piece over here and figure out how we're going to do that as well when we get to it. So you would come across 4 blocks. This may cause massive chaos in traffic, but I'm kind of interested to see how it will fall apart massively. There'll be a lot of junctions that people will have to use to get around, to go top and bottom, but coming down the road there's like a nice highway running down the middle. I'm kind of interested in how this is going to play out. 900 deep from there. There we go, and then you would go there by 900, and I feel that's just going to make our pattern for us over here. I'll explain that in a moment. Well, there we go, and then you would come this way to 900, and then you. There we go. That's that one done. And over here, we have that T-junction there, we have this T-junction, say, here. And we've got that nice big space, but it's a bit big. And I can't put that there because it will create... I could do that, actually. There we go. It's a bit smaller, but how does that look? It alters the pattern, definitely does. So maybe that's for the better. We can always change this if we want to. In fact, you know what? There we go. A little bit of a change to the pattern. You know what? The hex grid might have been better than squares. You know, having it always like this at the points. Might be a different way of doing it. maybe we can do it in a different area. We have a whole new island over here to work on later on. It's not as flat, so it will mess with our patterns and stuff, which I do like, because it means we have to work around the contours. But it's something to look at later on. Okay, the final pieces. How deep are you? You are 900 deep, so you're just simple continue the pattern in. For now, until we get to the edge of the pack. And this is where the first one meets the edge. In theory we could get away with that one, but I do kind of like having the curved edge on them. So we'll just do that anyway. You can't get to the end there. And in fact, I'm not even going to bother with you. I'm going to actually leave that off. We might need to do something else, though. Maybe it's not on those lines, but we'll figure that one out when we get to it. Here, on the other hand, we can get you 900 by there. And you won't make a full block, but you will make most of the block. There we go. Yeah, let's do the same thing we did before. Do that. Take that up to there. And then continue that one on. To there. Get rid of that bend that's in the road. I saw you put the bend in the road for no reason. Nobody likes it when you do that. And there we go. That's straight. It looks to be... There we go. Okay. I think that's the best we can get on the roading. I don't think we can get much more on that. On this side, on the park area, I don't think we want to put anything here at all. We want to leave this as park area. Garbage is piling. No, it's not. What are you complaining about? Where? Okay, maybe it is. But it's not due to lack of capacity. It's the lack of them just doing their job. I mean, to prove it, what is your current capacity here? Nearly full, nowhere near full, nowhere near full, nowhere near full. So you're nearly full. And even then you only have 2 vehicles going out. If you were really having an issue with capacity, you would have more vehicles on the road. Just pointing that out. But if you want to be awkward about it, I did plan this to have loads of buildings, so we'll build them now. Because this is going to be supplying a fairly large area with garbage collection. So I figured we'd build it up to be a very large garbage area. There. There's a lot more garbage vehicles on the road. I don't want to do the double-sided parts on the outside yet, but you can argue we haven't just given you more garbage capability. Build that with the road back in. Just to there, so it matches the one on the outsides. There you go. How is that for sheer capacity increase? You will have 2 trucks out though. I do feel weird that you don't put out more than 2 trucks. Now, in theory, a lot of these should go up that ramp. Because the main city down here is what's got the issue. Yeah, look at I think all but one have gone down that ramp so far. No, actually, all of them went down that ramp. That's another vehicle down there. Oh, no, there's one going past the ramp. So then, most of them are going down that ramp. I am happy with that. About 4 have gone, maybe 3 have gone down the main highway to somewhere else. But they can't say we didn't give them enough extra capacity, can they? We may cause some traffic problems with these amount of vehicles going in, but that's what happens. I could just put like a normal incinerator building out here and just get rid of the wind turbine, but I kind of like the wind turbine powering these buildings. And there we go. That's the last of them entering the city. And in they go with all the garbage. Alright, and how's that one over here doing? So this looks good. This I can corner that into there, but I don't really want to do it there because I think this will be weird. Might put corner this piece though. I'm actually going to leave that alone for a minute. I kind of like this. It's got a weird pattern to it, and then you get these occasional weirdnesses in the patterns, which I kind of like. I think they look good. Now the plan is, this highway comes down here, and somewhere around here we'll break off 2 more lanes and them feed in here and here. So it has a feed in here as well for the highway. And also means garbage can get in here much quicker as well. Then it comes down to this island where this island will be done. I don't know what we're going to do with this island over here, honestly. Might make it to a ferry island for passengers to come in. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that could be good. Alright, and a large park in the middle, which I feel we have a normal park here. Should we put, and this is mainly a question for Chad Tucker because this is his area, but I'm also open to other people to answer the question as well. Should we put a big, like, pack? Should we put a normal city park in the middle here? With the normal city parky stuff, which looks a bit like that, but we have these extra buildings now, which we didn't have before. Like a trampoline park. Ooh. And climbing frames, which we didn't have access to before, but there's not many new things in there we haven't put in already. We can go with a tourism and leisure park, but no, they're not right for that. No, they won't fit in there. We got the zoo stuff, but we don't really have this isn't really part for a zoo. Ooh, we can build a zoo on this island. Anyway, but we got the alternative is to have a nature reserve would be weird. Actually, that could be good for the outer piece. Anyway, but we could change to an amusement park for the middle piece, and that gives us access to things like amusement park restrooms and game booths and stuff for this middle piece. So this could be an amusement park, or this becomes a normal park, and we build an amusement park out this end here. We maybe take this road out, and make this into an amusement park on the outskirts of the city. So should the amusement park? Oh, actually, he could be great. So should we build like an amusement park in this area? Maybe take this road out as well. Amusement park on the edge, or amusement park in the center. So if you say in the edge, we'll build an amusement park here, and we'll build a city park here. If you say amusement park in the center, we'll build the amusement park here, and this will just be part of the normal nature reserve going around the outside of the city. So let me know what you think on the edging there, and it really will affect how the city is built around that piece. But until next time, when we go and build one of these two, hopefully, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!